learning the word. So that's what he wanted. Don't get in town to people you get to celebrating so much you can't get out of there. And you get way down. I won't put that in no job. And if the house be worthy. Wait a minute. Very important verse. I take my time on this. Let me back up now. And when you come into a house, what's he saluted? What does that mean? Mean you respect the presence of God in that house, just like it was your home. I could go to your home. You're not going to worship the Lord and have little things sitting around your house that I might think in my little right, it's an abomination. That ain't your call. If God ain't upset with it, why are you? Okay. Like a lot of times, you know, folks get out. I've had some folks, man, they got all them elephants up in there and got all them thorns on. I said, now let me ask you a question, bro. Have you ever asked them whether or not they were agreed, whether or not they was part of a sorority or anything? That doesn't mean anything. You can have all them you want as long as you ain't around there saying, oh, to the elephant. No, you don't got no business worshiping them. So you have to understand, just come in. In other words, let the Spirit of God eliminate all of the things that might throw you off track. Just go in there and greet the Spirit the same way that Spirit greeted you. Somebody help me shout anyhow. I don't know. Maybe I ain't. Lord have mercy. Salute that house. And, wait a minute, he asked you to use some discernment. And if the house be worthy. In other words, wait a minute, there ain't no judgment there. When he says salute it, you acknowledge the Spirit. Then the Spirit will acknowledge back to you. Yes, this is your brother, this is your sister, whatever. I know y'all hear old Kurt Franklin acting crazy something. This is your brother and what's something. He ain't playing. Y'all may think he's just showing out. No. He's letting you know if you can receive your brother and whoever, your cousin or whatever it is, in the Lord's name, we ain't got no problem that we can't solve. But now you got looking at him called Cousin Bill just took my shoes 20 years ago and so and all that. Well, you can't let all that creep in because you kill the Spirit. Lord have mercy. The house be word, if the house be word. Wait a minute, just something you say do. What did he say do, y'all? Let your peace come upon it. Lord, Lord, Lord. Let your peace. I mean, them two pieces get together and Lord have mercy. If you come in there with the right frame of mind and they got the right frame of mind and you understand that if you propose anything to them that makes sense, because Paul knew what about those. That lady was a dye of purple. The minute he got in town, he ain't had to ask her for nothing. She just started supporting everything he did. I think her name was Lydia. Okay, I thought, okay. So it has nothing to do with that. God's people will support God's people. I said, I ain't going to say no more than that. Just that simple. And he said, if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. Do you realize what God just said? Even if it's unworthy and he sends you there, what happens? Let your peace come upon it. Let them see the joy of the Lord that's in you. Yes, sir. You're not coming in there to judge them because they got pin-ups all on the wall. That's where they are now. Jesus took you exactly where you were. Every one of us had our picadillos. See, you don't understand, baby. I got to go back. I'm trying to. Proverbs 13 is another verse that just popped in my spirit. The 20th. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise. Is that plain enough for you? In other words, when you begin to, those spirits begin to come together, God can birth an incredible movement. But too many times, we let jealousy, we let other things that somebody said there 20,000 years, so what? Let it go. If there's agreement in the Spirit, then nobody can stop you because he sent them out 2 by 2. Anybody read in the Bible? He that walketh with the wise man shall be wise. but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. 21, evil pursueth sinners, but to the righteous good shall be repaid. I think us understand that, don't we? That money ain't repaid. God said, when you do it my way, you don't lose. When you try it your way, you lose. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you. Oh, wait a minute. You mean God gives us that much power that we can send our peace? And says, no, I'll bring it back. Y'all may wonder sometimes what pastor don't fellowship with some people. I ain't judging them. But my peace came back. I don't think you understand what that's saying. When you're in an environment, you shouldn't be there, and your peace come back. Get your hat. Oh, they didn't hear that, did they? It doesn't matter if it's a church, you're walking down the street, or whatever. You get that unction, God is telling you, you need to watch your steps.
Yes, sir.
There may be a trap, somebody said, but when you know they're trying to set a trap, they're going to fall in it, not you. Why? Because your peace came back. Y'all didn't hear nobody. You just walk on around. Ain't no big deal. Let your peace return to you. And whosoever shall not receive you. Understand, you can't make nobody in your house receive you, nor your family, nor hear your word. Wait a minute. They don't have to hear it. That's their right. When you depart, didn't say, be nice, be respectful. If you don't like sardines, don't throw the sardines down on the floor and step them in there. You worse than they are then. You don't have to eat them. And when you depart out of the house or city, what did he say? Shake off the dust of your feet. You don't have to put up with nonsense. You're not a doormat. Mm-hmm. And you see, he says, verily I say unto who? You. It shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. In other words, God said, don't you be messing with my children. I don't play that. You threw the peace back in their face. You threw the word back in their face. So I'm going to tell you, have a nice trip. Because you got to come to me. You got to come to be judged, the quick and the dead, whoever you are. The quick and the dead meaning just what it says. Some, that first resurrection you've made. But there are going to be some souls that in spiritual bodies liable to die because they've been playing with sin. I've been in church. Have you not read? He said some going to pray that the mountains fall off because they've been such a fool. They believe in the man instead of the word. Now, I hate to tell y'all this, but, some folks try to make this, he said, more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah. See, God tolerates. No, he ain't said nothing about it. Y'all done already got bombed off earth. How you trying to make like God accept homosexuality? No, he doesn't. It's abomination. Shall always be that. I don't care what they try to put on television. It's still an abomination. Not going to knock the people. If they're confused, hey, there's Kenites out there, there's other people. Don't judge them. Leave that to God. But just don't get your mind contaminated. Because behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise. Y'all been wondering where that was. Now you know. Wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Why? Because you don't have to let them see you swear. Be wise enough. In other words, Edmund said, wise enough with my word. Because I told you, you are more excellent than your neighbor. You will always outwit those that's trying to whip game on you if you let God do it. But if you all